Jake Paul, the controversial vlogger turned boxer, continues to insist on his ambition to face one of the best boxers in the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. In the midst of promoting his upcoming fight against Mike Tyson, Paul has not stopped expressing his desire to step into the ring with Canelo, despite the Mexican boxer's continued refusal to accept a fight with him. In a recent interview with TMZ Sports, Jake Paul made it clear that he hasn't abandoned the idea of facing Canelo and is convinced that the fight will eventually happen. Paul declared with confidence that he's ready to shock the world and knock out Canelo in a fight that, according to him, is destined to take place. "Everything I've said has come true," Paul confidently stated. "Canelo should be awake at night because I'm coming for him." Despite the skepticism from many in the boxing world, Jake Paul is certain that not only will his fight against Canelo become a reality, but that he will also be able to knock out the Mexican champion. "The fight is going to happen. I'll face Canelo, I'll knock him out, I'll win, and I'll shock the entire world," Paul boldly claimed, though he didn't provide concrete details on how or when this fight might take place. Canelo Alvarez, for his part, has repeatedly dismissed the idea of fighting Paul, calling his challenges mere provocations from someone who, while showing some boxing skill, is not on the same competitive level. However, Paul, who's used to being underestimated, refuses to give up and continues promoting the idea that he will eventually face the Mexican champion. Paul has faced skepticism ever since he began his boxing career. Many saw him as just a YouTuber, using his fame from social media to generate high-profile matches. However, over the years, he has proven to be a capable opponent, achieving victories over figures like Tyron Woodley and Anderson Silva, who, while not renowned professional boxers like Canelo, still had respectable careers in other combat sports. "People called me crazy when I said I'd make the biggest fights," Paul said, recalling how many doubted his ability to become a boxer. "When I beat Tyron Woodley, Anderson Silva, all of them, people said I was crazy. But I proved them wrong." For Paul, his achievements in boxing so far are proof that his ambition to face Canelo isn't an impossible dream, but an attainable goal. Meanwhile, Jake Paul continues to prepare for his fight against boxing legend Mike Tyson. The fight, which will be sponsored by Netflix, is set to take place at the AT&T Stadium in Dallas, Texas. Although Paul has shown confidence in his abilities, he also recognizes that facing Tyson will be a major challenge, especially since the veteran boxer has a significant advantage in both weight and experience. "Moments of insecurity come when you move up in weight class, where Tyson has the upper hand. He's incredibly powerful, and I know he's taking this fight seriously," Paul admitted. This fight against Tyson is yet another example of how Paul has managed to remain at the center of attention in the boxing world, facing opponents with great history and reputation in the sport. However, his ultimate goal remains the same: to face Canelo Alvarez and prove that, against all odds, he can defeat one of the greatest boxers in history. With the fight against Tyson on the horizon and his persistent desire to face Canelo, Jake Paul continues to generate headlines and capture the attention of boxing fans. Only time will tell if his dream of going up against Canelo will come true, but for now, Paul continues to display the confidence and determination that have brought him this far.